Haley, and I'm the recreation therapist here at Points West Living in Lloydminster. With me, I have Gerarda Kaloje. She's one of our residents here, and she's also on our resident council. So today we're going to talk about isolation kits. And here we have a move-in specific isolation kit for our new residents. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through some of the items that we put in those kits for our new residents who come to live with us. So we have some chips here, we have cookies, chocolates, candies, and we also have some reading material. So we have one of our newsletters for the company, Connecting Care, and then we also add one of our newsletters for Points West Living Lloydminster. We also add an Eden Alternative brochure and a welcoming brochure that our resident council actually created. And we have a room warming gift, a puzzle, and a book here. It has some funny things in it. Oh, look at the cute babies in the book. This is a funny book. It's so cute.
We close the door because we're doing the video.
And we have some crayons, a coloring book, crosswords, word finds. We also have a stress ball, because it can be a stressful time isolating for 2 weeks in a place that you don't know.
I don't think I could do it.
No?
2 weeks in my room.
Do you think that maybe some of these items might help you during that 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Might help you get through that time. These items are to help alleviate boredom, loneliness, and helplessness.
What's this for?
This is a coloring book here.
Yeah.
So this would be presented to our residents upon move-in. Some of our residents who also have to self-isolate in the event that they have signs and symptoms of COVID, we may swap out some of these items, such as the welcoming brochure, or even the Eden Alternative Philosophy book, or the room warming gift, for things like an iPad rental, a tablet rental, a DVD player rental, and some movies to go with that.
That should be good.
So these are just some things to help our residents get through that tough time of self-isolating for 2 weeks.
Hi everyone, my name is Haley and I'm the recreation therapist at Points West Living in Wetaskiwin. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a few items in our isolation kits, the first being our binders. So in Wetaskiwin we have 3 different themed isolation kits. The first being focused on farming and vehicles. The second theme is on quilting, knitting, gardening, and crocheting. And the third theme is on music and animals. The purpose of this was to capture someone's interest. Maybe they had a hobby or a past career that was involved in one of these themes that they could continue to learn information on and still be intrigued by the information in the binders. So when you first open the binder, it comes to some newspaper clippings. And I'll just flip a couple pages here so you can kind of get the gist. And as you would flip the pages more, it would come to more present day information. And skipping ahead a little bit, you come along to the coloring pages focused on that topic. And then flipping ahead a little bit more, you come to the word searches and the brain games and everything focused on that topic. The second thing that we've included in our isolation kits was some TheraBands, some weights, and little photo instructionals on how residents would be able to use these safely seated in their rooms if exercise was a priority to them and a hobby that they enjoyed. So it's just little photos on showing on how to do a chest stretch and everything like that with TheraBands and weights, and how they can utilize the material safely. So.
Okay, everybody, this is Claire Lund. Say hi, Claire.
Hi.
And this is Lois Lund. Say hi, Lois.
Hi.
Hi.
So I'm just going to ask them a few questions. They
They were in isolation for 2 weeks, and so they found some good ways to adapt and keep themselves happy while in isolation. Lois, when you were isolated, did the fall craft that I brought you bring you comfort?
Yes, actually, I've got one in the little window there, and the big one I made, I took them. We have like another room as well, so I hung it on the door out down the hall here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, here, so we'll show you what they made, and then we can send another photo of the other one as well.
Yeah, that's the little one that you brought,
Yeah.
but the other one is on the door on 2113.
Okay, and what other recreation activities and comforts did you use to keep yourself busy?
Well, it sounds silly, but okay, this was one thing I'd have, because I've had to do exercises and stuff to keep my balance, but we used this,
Yeah.
they would sometimes throw it at each other.
Does Claire catch? Claire, do you catch when she throws it at you?
No, I jump sideways.
But it was these bean bags, used this,
Yeah.
they would sometimes throw it at each other.
Does Claire catch? Claire, do you catch when she throws it at you?
No, I jump sideways.
But it was these bean bags, did quite a lot of exercises, but
I don't
I
know.
had these two little for heat bags, eh? So he said, get over there in the chair. And I would sit here. You wanna get over there?
She's gonna throw stuff at you, Claire.
She's tough.
She is.
I think you better shoot that way because sure as hell.
Well, it's too far for me, for my arm, that's why.
So which one are you gonna do?
Well, I think she's gonna throw beanbags to you.
Yeah, get in the chair. He wants to know what we did.
Okay.
So this is what we did. But my left arm is no good. But this one, if I threw it overhand,
No, that's hurting.
this arm is too sore to throw.
The Lunds also walked in their room. They walked circles. What other things did you do?
Well, just walked with our walkers around as much as we could, and I cleaned out drawers and cleaned the house, and I do a little bit of coloring. Claire doesn't color.
But Claire likes to eat cookies for entertainment, right, Claire?
Oh yeah.
Watch TV, I guess. What else can you do?
Absolutely.
You know, but that was twice we were been in isolation. Because we were 2 weeks when they moved over here. And then we just came out of isolation, a week ago.
Yeah.
And would you say it's easier, like, because you're a couple? Like, because you have each other then?
Well, I definitely think it would help,
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel sorry for someone that's by themselves, and it's hard enough as it is.
So I don't know if Carly or Haley have some comments about the video that we just watched to start the conversation.
And really successful in our community, especially with our residents who've had to self-isolate for the 2 weeks upon move-in. And it has allowed us to build really quick and strong rapport with our new residents. So we just wanted to share that with other communities in the event that maybe it was something that they want to implement as well.
One of the questions we had was how much do the kits cost on average to make per resident?
So on average, we spend under $20 for each kit for the new move-ins.
The other question we had was, are these kits single use, or can you share them once the resident's done with them with other residents who may be in isolation?
No, we give them as like a gift for the residents, so then they have that to keep.
Is the RT group going to provide a sample list of isolation kits, ideas, examples that they can share with all the communities when this is all over with?
That is something that we can do for sure. If people are interested, we can have the RTs get together and compose that list and then just send it out in a mass email to all the communities if there is interest.
Yeah, for sure, we can do that.
Anoop has one question behind me, and he wants to know if we're cleaning all of the isolation kit pieces on a daily basis in the residents' suites.
No, we give them, like, the items in the kits are given to the residents to keep. In the event that it's like an iPad rental or DVD rental, then it would be disinfected when taking them out of the residents' rooms when they are off self-isolation.
Yeah, ours is the same as Carly's
Hi, it's
with the resident.
Alethea. I just want to know, do you use the CCPO or the information about the residents' likes and dislikes for the snacks, as well as the activities that they like to do, and you base your whole package on that, or is it just randomly put together?
So if the resident has already been living with us, then we would. But if it is a new move-in, we just placed more generic items in those isolation kits for them because we don't know them that well amongst moving in.
Yeah, generally we get like a synopsis of their interests and stuff like that. That's why Wetaskiwin has 3 different kits. One that's based on farming and vehicles, music and animals, and then gardening and knitting and stuff. That way, if their interests fall into one of those categories from the synopsis we get from them, then they'll get one of those kits.
I think that's all the questions that we had here. I want to thank you guys. You know, a lot of hard work went into this. So thanks, Haley, and thank you, Carly, for getting those isolation kits going. And hopefully all the community can be inspired by you ladies and will get their own kits for their residents for second phase.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Haley, Carly, Mary Lou, and the tree. The tree did a great job.